Howdy y'all, welcome on in. Mine's been Thorn, welcome to the Tavern. Hopefully you guys are well. Hope everything is going well. That being said, today we are going to be working on trying to get the railways properly connected, as the title kind of suggests, kind of not. Basically working on trying to get them so they don't collide on each other. The last thing I need them to do while they're traveling across the world is crash and collide, because that would make a lot of problems. So we work on that today, beyond a few other things. If you guys are enjoying the content, liking always does help, as well as subscribing if you're new, and of course hit the notification bell as well. That being said, before I get out worked on that, I do have to work on one thing, which is going to be, for one, just organizing this backpack, and two, having to create new planes, because for some reason they, I don't want to say broke, but one broke, one got blown to smithereens somehow. I don't know what caused it, but it did die. It's a very sad day for the thing, but unfortunately, it is something that happened, and I have to fix that as well today. That being said, first things first, I just want to get my backpack emptied out and cleared from all the, I would like to say debris, but it ain't really debris. All the stuff that I've collected from this whole venture of mine. Don't need the dirt. I don't need the blades anymore. I don't need the wrench currently. Cyan dye is nice to have. Azurine, you throw it in here. These are all mob drops. Don't need the arrow. Sticks can go in the backpack along with the bows. Alright, that's about everything I need for the rest of the pack. Alright, first things first, I gotta make quadricopters. I'm gonna need blades, advanced air machine, bamboo. I'm gonna need another advanced engine. Hulls. How many is that? 5, 6 rotors. So that's 4, 5, 6. So 6. And then, do I need any rotors for this? No. Alright, we'll start with that then. Start the rotors. Iron, please. Holy lag. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Keep down just in case. Need a couple of those. Gonna need pistons. Some of these engines you actually need. So if you need 1 engine, 2, 3 engines, 4, 5, 6 advanced engines, 7 engines. So maybe about 7 of these engines. Copper. And then I think I have a few furnaces lying around. If not, I have the cobble for it. Seven of those. And then these need 7 times 2, which is 14 pistons. And I'm gonna need a couple stacks of cobble. And about a few stacks of planks. It's 14. And then 7 engines. Okay, still need the hulls. I still need this. I also need industrial gears. I will need some chests as well. I'll just start the hulls. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 hulls. This should be enough. Oh, I made too many. I made 1 too many. Could use it for a reinforced hull if I wanted, but nah. Put it in here for now. Guess the hull's done. That's good. I think we just need sails now for this thing and the industrial gears. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Lot of string, lot of carpet. Lot of string, lot of carpet. See how far that gets me. That works. Bruh. Okay, so that's done. The engines are done. The industrial gears. 3 iron, 3 copper, and a lever. Ship everything in my backpack for the lever. Then some industrial gears. Okay, first things first, quadricopter. Need 5 of these. And I just need 4 pieces of bamboo. If I have any stored away. Which I don't. Do I really not have bamboo? That's a bit of insanity. Wait, I'll come back to that. Biplanes. Just chunky behemoth. Airship. 2, 3, 4. Cargo ship. And then a war blimp. I just gotta make myself another quadricopter. Which honestly, you know what? It will grow back. It will grow back. Okay, now I gotta figure out what upgrades I want to put in these things. Oop. So with this one, I definitely want to increase... Probably wants to increase the engine while also keeping the fuel requirement down. So I might just do a water engine and... maybe a water engine and sturdy pipes? Nah. Maybe not the water engine. I just go with fuel requirement and then maybe less air friction. Or pipes. I guess a gyroscope would make sense, right? We can definitely do that. We'll do that for that one. I'm not actually sure how big this war blimp is, so I don't want to make that just yet. Make a lever. Iron. That. Gyroscope. Great. Any day now. It's lagging really badly right now. Wow, that's some serious lag. Come on. There we go. Let's see. I needed stone. 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. Couple quartz. 6 redstone torches. Those. Holy lag sickle. Okay, well that's it. Oh, there's only one upgrade slot. Maybe we'll just do fear requirement then. Actually, no, we'll do gyrocopter. That makes sense. And I still gotta put fuel in it because it lost all the fuel it had. There you go, laddie. Well, I could put industrial gears, but I don't think I want to. Oh, let's see. I'm not exactly one to want to put weapons on this right now. Definitely less air friction. Might do a steel boiler. Definitely landing gear. Engine power, no. It's gonna require 100% fuel requirement. Unless I put a water engine on it. But that would just be derivative. It's gonna be a trade-off, right? I just don't want to have to make that right now because I just don't have the netherite. At the current moment. I might just do gears and then... Negative 1% wind effect. Durability. Might just do this. It's fine. Copper pipe, gears. Go make a brass. Wait a minute. So air friction and then some coal. For some reason, coal equals tire. That's all 4 upgrades. If I want weapons, I'll deal with that later. Right now, I'm fine. Yeah, we'll have to put fuel in that later. Alright, Blimp, how big are you? Okay, you're that big, huh? What the? And then I spawn on top, huh? That's a place and a half to land. Wow, was that thing huge. A lot of storage. Also, 3 fuel slots. That's fun. Die, booster, rockets, weapons, and then 6 upgrade slots, huh? Definitely want one of those. Definitely want landing gear. Wouldn't mind a stabilizer. Less air friction, preferably. That's 4, right? And then maybe just to negate the fuel requirement, we kind of bring it back with some gears. Then again, I mean, I'm gonna have plenty of fuel. It's infinite, so... Maybe I'll just double down on engine power. That's gonna give me 25%. And if we just take that away, that just gives me 23%. I'm already putting 3 slots, and then I can just fill it with the rest with the copper tubing, which would be 30%. No fuel adjustment. That sounds a lot better. If I had lava engines, I could definitely do that, but that sounds like a lot better choice. So I might just do that then. So no steel boiler, just this stuff. Alright, gotta get the copper first. That's so freaking tall. First, copper. 1, 2, 3. Gotta make the propeller first, you nitwit. Propeller. Brass propeller. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. And another quartz. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Compass. Alright, it's everything. That's the war blimp. For whatever reason, I might need a war blimp. Oh, you can only do one of each. Oh. I guess I might just go and do industrial gears and then the boiler. Alright. Industrial gears. I guess we'll make a steel boiler. Or I could take and make a lava boiler. I do have the materials to make one lava boiler. And I don't really need the netherite at the current moment. And I have another netherite and get ready to go, so... I think we'll just do that. We'll just go with the lava boiler. Or lava engine. So I will need 3 nether bricks. Then I'm also going to need another one of these and a furnace. Pistons. Fence engine. Netherite. Magma cream. 2 sticks. Oop, too much. Don't need the iron. String goes in here for now. Carpet is a decoration. Goes back in the wood box. Copper back in the copper. I said that wood. Sticks. Gobble. Alright, well, 1 lava boiler. Well, since I pretty much feel like I just complete like the entire immersive aircraft if I got the weaponry right now. That, 100 experience. Blue skies. 6 weapon mounts, moving turret. It's actually a turret on this thing. Still gotta do the hull, but that's fine. And of course all the weapons. Alright, just gotta go get the fuel. Two, 3. And then a 4th one for the biplane. Jeez, that is huge. Oh, there's the turret. It's not bad. As for being slow, I don't think it's that slow. Actually, fairly fast for what it's worth. Goes about as fast as the biplane. But I'm good. I'm gonna land this and then go ahead and take the biplane instead. I will say it's probably easier to land. Holy health. Memory. That there. Those can go there. Those can stay there. That can stay there. That'll eventually get moved. That can all stay there. Oh wait, crap. I guess I have enough. I was waiting for black stones, right? So I need to create the diversion for the rails. Especially one right here. And then one further back. Make sure everything can go around each other at certain moments. I almost forgot. Be right back. I almost forgot I was waiting for Blackstone so I can make these diversions. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I feel like that should be enough. Whole stack of rails. Actually, you know what? I have the inventory. Just take the whole dang lot. And then, let me go see if we have any extra ironwood to borrow. We don't. I really don't want to go harvest more, so... You know, this stuff looks similar enough. I need to use it anyway. Looks similar enough, it'll do the job. See what's going on here. So I definitely want to create one here. Stack of that. Stack of that. This my mouse just use regular blackstone, but whatever. Oh. Alright, first things first. Probably want to connect right back there, so... Should be able to connect onto this landmass. Okay. Connect it. Then after I need one of the train signals. So this is only for going back. And then after I need to continue it back that way as well. So I think about where I want to connect it. Probably before that pylon, honestly. If I can, that is. Just try here. That can't be more than 30. The train is decently big. So this ain't gonna work as much as I want it to. Oop. And there it all goes. God, I'm wearing my netherite gear, which means I can't freaking swim. Alright then. Well. First thing I gotta do is I'm gonna have to raise this stuff up, unfortunately. And maybe somehow I can connect this instead. Okay, that provides much more room for what I gotta do. So the train should fit right about here. I do that. Then I gotta create this pylon. Okay, so there's a section created now. And then I also need to create one going the other direction. And this allows that train to just go. So, right. Hey, what's wrong with this one? Okay. There we go. Alright, so that creates as a bypass. Not before I continue on any further with this madness. Because trains will always choose the path that allows them to go straight. So the way that these work, they should go straight. Alright, that being said, now that's done. 4, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, you're right. Water. Look at that, mate. Two, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. It's fine. Alright, that pylon is added. That junction has been sorted. Alright, I gotta keep another eye out for another place I can make a junction. At least make 2 more junctions. So I would like to try to. Here's a good place. Fairly straight, not too problematic. And we should be able to start it from over here. This is going to have to go. So they should just go straight from here. Right. Perfect. Hey, Ryan. How you doing, my brother? How's your holidays? I don't know, am I? You tell me. Building a railway. I'm building a junction in particular, so that way the trains can pass through each other without a problem. So it's taking a bit. So I want to say after this pylon, I should be able to transfer back into it. It's pretty far. Okay, so this thing's got to come out further if I want this thing to work how I want it to work. Okay. That's fun. Bingo. It looks good. Alright, now we gotta make a couple pylons so that it looks supported and also have a place to put these things. good. And we'll place one right about here. Right. Looks good. There. Okay, so this is for straight this way. Successfully bound to target track. Okay, so that creates that section. And this goes from here. Hopefully this creates it. To here. Okay, the fact that that's blue bothers me. I want to say these are too close. Is the issue? Or too far, sorry, not too close. But, the cool part is I can fix that. Here. Here. Okay. What I don't understand is why is this blue? Because it should have a track situation where they can go either or. Hello, friend. And usually blue means unprocessed connection. And again, these are all blue. That one has something blocking the track. That's a bit bothersome. Also, this is not rendering in. I mean, this is yellow. So I wonder if blue just means, hey, it's just another part of the track section we're noticing. Well, I'm gonna have to run it, so find out how it goes whenever we start. But I did create in two opposite directions, so it's not like there isn't opposite directions. So I'm wondering if I should set it to only fully transversable. Not just when the section is clear. Probably should. Allow passage if fully transversable. Allows passage if fully transversable. I think we're going to do that. Because I only want to allow it passageable if it's only transversable. Alright, one more. Not here. Triangle's a bit rough. I think I said over here by this bridge. I think this bridge was my next destination. It's far enough away that it's not going to cause any issues, so. Whee! Alright. So, guess we'll start on the upper layer. we there yet? Nope. Almost. Here it is. Looks good. I hope I'm understanding this right. That yellow part is really confusing. There's not like really like a key code to like what colors mean. And these don't do anything either. Anyway. All the way to the pylon. Perfect. Just connect that back up. Okay, so the main rail is straight back home. I mean, it doesn't really matter at this point, so. That goes here. That goes here. That gives you a yellow line of clearance. Oh, I gotta create the pylons first, right? Oops. It's fine. Ew. Oh. Stuck here now. It should be the center block. Three. That's fine. Ew. Two. Gosh darn it. Or wait. Now I gotta create the other side of the transversal, which I already did this direction. Just gotta do the opposite direction. Whatever. So there. Is there any way I can see the track? Because there's only one way to see tracks, unfortunately. I'm just gonna borrow one just to make sure everything looks good. And then afterward, I will throw it away. Okay. It's dead to me. Alright, that looks good. Now comes the next hard part, which is now setting up the train operations for each train. Make sure everything gets exactly where it needs to go in the appropriate time. So I need 4 of these. And we're gonna go and do this right here. So travel to Gold Inn. Check. Wait until item cargo condition meets the limit of 35,000 items. And also, just in case something goes wrong, chunk unloaded. Then, once it is done, travel to Gold Out. Then, item cargo is set to 0 items. Same goes for the thing, is chunk unloaded. Wait, condition editor. Wait, is this where I put the chunk unloaded? Train holds more than 0 items of anything. Continue if or after. If chunk is unloaded. I'm gonna remove that and keep this, because I don't understand. That shouldn't be a problem, because I have the chunks loaded. And then, is there something I need to say, like, repeat? Nope. Loop forever. Alright. So that one's good. Travel to station. Actually, I needed to make sure each station has their thing, so... Gold does, since it has in and out. And I know for a fact, all the outs are available. So let's go check on iron. What do I not have? So we have copper in. So I know copper is in. So there's a zinc and an iron missing. Check on iron first. I'll go from there. And if not, that means I need to go to Azurine. Check that out. Okay, so there's a track there. Good. What is your name? So it should be iron input. How's this going, by the way? Oh, it has a casual 37k. And climbing. You know, like you do. Okay, so we can go set up that train schedule then. Traumatization, iron in. Check. Schedule, item cargo. 35. Thousand items. Alternative. The chunk is unloaded, I guess. Then travel to iron out. Clear item cargo with... I mean, it doesn't really matter because there's really nothing more than 0. I guess less than 0. Or exactly 0 items. That's fine. That can stay more than 35. I don't really care about that part. Okay, that one's good. Let me fix this one real quick. With less than or exactly 0 items. Okay. And then we also have a copper we can go and get done real quick. So you go to copper in. Check. You then go for more than 35,000 items. And just in case, chunk unloaded. And you go to copper out. And wait until item cargo meets 35,000 items. Or less than 0, I'm sorry. Exactly 0 items. Even if the chunk is unloaded. Duplicate. Okay, cool. Copper is good. Alright, now we gotta go do the zinc one real quick. Gotta go mark the zinc real quick. Oh, Azurine, we're coming. Also, off stream, I actually got an achievement for traveling 5,000 blocks via train. It was called Field Trip. That was fascinating to know. I traveled 5,000 blocks on train alone. So that was definitely fun. Who's this gonna get? Should never notice the plane actually wobbles and goes side to side. Even though it's floating in a very straight direction. Or flying, not floating. It also goes down and up. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, look at that little snow cap area. Next to a maple forest. Orchard. Or, not that. Whatever that's called. A grove, I guess. Probably be the right word. Bulge. Oh, I remember how this thing got rid of it. It's because I think I was flying through one of these biomes and accidentally hit a tower of rock and it blew up. Oh, Jen, please load. Not asked for much again. Ah, Cyanorus. How are you? Working on getting train stuff working. So, trying to make sure my trains don't collide, and also trying to set up their schedules. And after that, I get to work on metal processing, so gotta make that happen. Any case though, how are you? They might at some point make another biplane, just a regular biplane for flying for small amounts of time. I'm not sure how fast that thing is. So just to make sure, by the way, Oh, I forgot. I actually gotta do some over there. Hey, man, everyone starts somewhere, man. I started playing on a laptop for PC. It was a Lenovo ThinkPad. So don't worry about it, man. Just enjoy the game in whatever state you can. I didn't play Minecraft back then on PC, but that's where I started. Wow, 40k. 46k. Alright, we're gonna change these numbers then to 46k then. Also need to change the station name. Zinc in. And that have you been? How's your day been so far? Anything interesting going on? Item cargo. 46,000. Correct. Travel to station to zinc out. Chunk is unloaded. Zero items. Let's change all these now then. 45 or 46k items. Good. Looks good. Looks good. Alright. Can I give it to a pig? I can. There it goes. I think it's fast. Wait. Oh, I remember. That's right. But I think I have a tower somewhere nearby here. I do. It's over here by the maple forest. So can I actually see that thing traveling across the map? You can actually see that thing travel across the map. Oh my gosh, you can. It's going. That's so cool. Iridium. Have fun, my friend. There it goes. That sheep's like, why? Poor guy. Alright. Iron. Is there a fast way to the iron ship? Not really. Plane ride is. So as far as I know, those trains shouldn't collide because of how fast they were going. As far as I'm aware. The copper train, the copper bullet just started its journey. Zinc's already about halfway through its journey. So, we will see. Like we might have seen the darn thing on the way through. For what's worth, though, it's really cool to watch. Actually, the copper bullet might actually make it before the zinc. This is why we do not fly while looking on our phones. Okay, I think I'm just gonna make a biplane next time, because I am tired of that crap happening. Obviously, I do need to create some space to make a launch out of this joint. This thing does seem fairly fast. I may honestly just stick with this thing. This thing seems freaking fast. It's so much faster. What am I doing? I'm assuming that's because of the lava generator. So this thing's fast as can be. Wait, I was trying to check the trains. That one's still traveling. Okay, looks like the zinc will definitely make it to its destination first, so that's good. That's what I was worried about who would make it to where first. Well, it is a fuel hog, but I don't exactly know what else I expected from it. This thing has a small turret, huh? Which they haven't not told me how to use, by the way. I actually caught up to the copper bullet. Fair enough. I'm also managed to outpace the copper bullet. Which is also fun. Another town, don't see anything of interest. A pillager fort. Will not be attempting to fight that just yet. He has so much health. Well, guess we're doing chicken. Oh, chicken. See you on the map. Hey, little buddy. Well, so far we have one of every barnyard animal. So far. Sing for you, by the way. Good boy. Is that full yet? Not yet. That's fine, we can still go and attach his train schedule. Okay. So once he's ready to go, he'll go ahead and just start heading out. So the zinc one already passed, it's already back at home then? Yep. Zinc's just a little bit ahead. I should get a notification at some point telling me it has arrived. Whenever the heck that's gonna happen. Holy animals. All I need now is a cow, and then we can have one of every animal training everything. What? Come on, internet. Come back to me. There you are. Alright, gotta find a cow. Should be one in the village nearby? Maybe? I mean, there's sheep nearby, but I'd rather get a cow. Besides, gold's still filling up anyway. Alright, has anyone seen a cow? Hey, Crimmy. How you doing, my man? How you doing? Get an iron golem. Oh, there's a cow. I need your finest cow. Hello again, Ryan. Yeah, how about you? Did you have a good Christmas and New Year? Okay, we have to figure out why these are stopped. Here you go, Mr. Cow. And here's your schedule. You good luck, you good luck out there. Well, that's between you and your friends, mate. But ultimately, I don't know what to tell you. Because I don't think you'd listen to what I have to say. Because I do have ideas. That doesn't mean they might be fine to you. Yes. I did. I had a wisdom tooth removal last year. Or last time you saw each other, yes. That was a fun event. I'm better now. My teeth are better. The holes are for most part closed up. Yeah, it did go well. They had a bit of a complication removing one of the teeth, but wasn't too bad. Yeah, it wasn't that bad. I was knocked out, man. I felt like I fell asleep and woke right back up. Because they put the mask on my face, or whatever. Or no, they injected the stuff into my veins, or whatever. And literally right after, I basically just felt like I knocked out. For the most part. I just felt like I went to sleep. And then they said, Joseph, wake up. And then I woke up, I was like, felt like 5 minutes had gone, like 5 seconds had gone by. But apparently it only been like an hour. For the most part, yeah, that's about right. I was sleeping, man. I was just... They said everything went well, and I was doing pretty good. Got up pretty fast, though, I won't lie. Apparently I was able just to snap right out of it and get back to normal. Because they woke me up and I was fine as rain. Except a little off balance, but yeah, I was fine as rain. These don't need to be this. There you go, bud. Wait, I think should wait for me, so that's okay. That's not clear to just go. Come on. Come on. There you go. Anything else, though? Anything interesting happened for you this holiday? Did you get anything nice? Do anything nice? Okay, thank God they waited for me. Alright, I gotta make sure to do the front ones first. Wait. Nice. Anything particularly of note? Okay. Okay, just because I can't see without them, I'm going to, again, bring one in just so I can see what's going on with the track. So, what's wrong here? A lot of Barbie and Spyro games. Nice. Those sound like fun. What is the issue? So I'm noticing they're trying to leave, but they don't want to leave. Am I wrong? I mean, Barbie's fine. I don't see anything problematic with Barbie. I'm just gonna wait here and see what this does. Because once the other train gets to its destination... Nope, it's coming back. I guess because it couldn't unload its cargo, so now I gotta fix that together. Okay. Well, besides this on stream, I've been playing a game called Kyborg. You know what that? I don't know if you know what that is or not. Just going, man. Things just off on a tangent. Oh, I know why. Because it wasn't loaded. Yes. It is a roguelike Batman, or kind of like a free-flow Batman RPG. Or not RPG, but Batman roguelike. So I kind of like the combat style, but it's more roguelike. So that's really fun. Okay, we'll have to come back and figure this out, but I'm gonna, for now, put this back. I'm gonna get this thing back on track. Yeah, it's really fun. The whole point of it is basically to make your combos as really crazy as heck, basically. That train's about to come smack me across the face. But it should come straight back because it hasn't unloaded its cargo. Right, I'm about to play chicken with the train. Casual. Ah! As it passes me by. It'll be back. Yeah, it's really fun. There's like a gunslinger style. There's a guardian, which is basically health and shielding. There's a blur, which is basically really fast and speedy. Has fire problem, makes fire happen. There's a... what else is there? There's a few others. Yeah, really. I love this mod pack so far. It's been really fun. Okay. Just give her a second. Oh, is that train in the way, by the way? Is that one being blocked? Just in case I'm gonna pull this forward. I'll just pull this forward. Oh, here comes the Ironbound. Means the gold shouldn't be too far behind it. Wait. Oh, they're together over here somewhere. That's fair. I get that. I'm assuming they stopped because the Ironbound started, right? And then once it passes, it should be able to continue. They should be able to continue on their way and then come back. It is. It can be complicated things like this, though, because then you have things like this where it's like all freaky. And then you gotta figure things out, so... Like now I gotta fly all the way back out there to figure out what's going on with the what's going on. So this part's always fun. Because now I gotta figure out what's going on with this now. It is. Pretty much am. I'm past the industrial age, but for the most part, yeah, I'm pretty much in the industrial. I'm fully in the industrial. It's just figuring out things to make the industrial actually work right now. Because I did most of this train work off stream. This thing took me like 8 hours in total to get this whole project done. And I'm pretty sure this thing's almost about to be outdated. Because then there'll be teleporting technology from Create, which runs on Chorus Fruit. So I'll be able to kind of transition to that really quick. Oh yeah. Full work shift just to get this crap done, man. It was a pain. But that was in 2 separate shifts. I did that at night. The thing that took the longest was just like the waiting game, because I had to wait for everything I needed to be created. I had to haunt cobblestone into blackstone, and then I had to have automated the rail making system. So it just took forever. Oh yeah, it's a lot of work. Like right now, I'm trying to figure out what's wrong with this. I gotta figure out now what's making these trains not go. So that's fun. Alright, got it. Again, I don't like doing this, but I can't see it any other way. So it's green, but it's not yellow. Yikes. Yikes. So this is supposed to be green. But that's supposed to be yellow. I wonder if it's because they're backwards. The gold one isn't coming, right? Okay. I am going to release you from your problems. Go on, my friend. You know, I released you not to do that crap to me, you prick. But it's fine. I mean, I kind of had a feeling there was going to be some, like, working out the bugs. I figured it wasn't going to be that easy, just bleh, 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 and be done with it. It does. It pushes me. It pushes me to learn to do better with the machinery. So. Oh, no, you're talking about the machine. Yeah. I freed it and it said, get out of my way, prick. Off you go. I just want to make sure the gold bound doesn't start coming on before the copper bullet passes. It's learning. Yeah, it's still learning. Alright, let's go and get this one out on its way too as well. Off on your way. Okay. So maybe the issue is this needs to be straight back. Oh no, this was the straight back. There actually is a quantum tunnel. I don't know if it's called that, but there actually is a quantum tunnel. Why is it all the way back there? Alright, we're gonna do this instead. Alright, so that's yellow. That's not what I want it to be. Wait, no, I already did that one. I don't understand why this is green. I'm just testing things at the moment to see what's going on here. Ah! Odge. I think it's supposed to be yellow. So yellow means good. Green means it's a section. Blue means it's currently being sectioned off. So yellow good, green in yellow, green is good, or is a section, and then blue is in progress. So for some reason, there is a bug. So like, this is good. This means that the train can pass through here for you without any issues. But the second they want to go back, they can't. So does that mean that these are in the wrong direction then? Because now they're green, which means now they're in... That's a section, but that means they're not in progress. Alright, so I definitely know these face this way. So I want this one to face this way. Well, that's the thing. There should be a thing on the ground that tells me, but for some reason it's not showing up. It's not rendering. I don't know why. So I'm not exactly sure what's causing that problem. So the only thought I could think of is maybe it just needs to be fully passable then? But that doesn't make sense. There's no obstructions in the way. Oh, the ironbound got stuck back somewhere on this track. Wait, where am I? Oh, there I am. Okay, well now it's yellow. That's great. Because that turned it yellow. Is there just too many of these around, maybe? There may just be too many of these. Which is probably what it is. I think there's just too many. Because I had set up 3 of these junctions. Yeah, that's what I did. So what I'm wondering is if maybe these are just not junctioned properly. Or there only needs to be one of these, maybe. One set of these, anyway. Because green means this is a section, so it means things can pass through here in whatever inevitability it needs to be. Right now the copper's still on its way anyway. And the zinc express, or whatever this thing was called, is still on its way. Okay. No. It's definitely not the expansion problem. What I think it is that I think I just set up too many. So I think I only need to have those 1 per, like, deviation. Because the train will figure itself out, as far as I know. The trains have enough intelligence to not go the way that the arrows go, as you can see here. It will never go that direction. So I'm wondering then if basically my trains are that smart enough to not need 2. The only thing is that it's a circle. Also, I'm also going the wrong direction. It's a circle. And from what I remember reading about it, it said it needed 2, but maybe because of the deviation, it doesn't. I'm not sure on that note, but I'm thinking that may be the issue. Hey, man, thanks for the bit. I appreciate it. So as far as I know, the green's right. So green means this is a section now. Yellow, it means it can go past anytime it wants. So I think this is the right answer. Because they're smart enough to know how far, like, way far out. Yeah. It's no worries, I appreciate it. Most of it's probably going to go to Twitch anyway, so... You know. What are you going to do? So if that's the case, then I don't need... this. I only need one of these setups, and... preferably, I think I'm just going to keep the straightaway, basically. Just keep having that go straight out, I think, is how I had it. But, whatever. So... click. Click. This may be a bit too far. Okay, maybe this one might be a bit too far as well. Gotta hurry. Here. Okay, well that makes it yellow, but this is now blue, so that's a bit concerning. That's green now. Yeah, it's a verdant. It's a jungle skelly. They basically, I think, either they have poison arrows or they have not weakness. I think it's poison arrows. Yeah, they're come from one of the mods that affects some of the spawns. So that's fun. I'm gonna hope none of my trains crash. That's one of the biggest problems. If the train crashes, the animal will die. Okay, so we're gonna redo this whole section. Off you go. Oh, right. Off you go. I hope that thing stays there and it's not gonna piss off away. A bit. Most of it's all automated, so it's not a big deal. But, enough. Alright, so I have these being the go home track. The trains? So it's a mod, it is part of the main mod. Some of the pieces are not, but yeah, part of it is mostly of the main mod. Wait, no. So that creates a section. Yeah. So what if I just create this here? So that makes that yellow. So the issue I'm having right now is the blue. I need to fix this blue line. And also the copper bullet should be back home at the moment. Okay, good. So the copper bullet is now staying in its spot because the chunks are loaded. Positively scrumptious. But yeah. There are some things that aren't, like these signs right here. These are not part of the main mod. They are part of a thing called Create Things in Miscellaneous. They are part of the mods that were, I guess, added afterwards, so to speak. People decided to add them afterwards. Let's see. I need to somehow fix this. So that's green. And unfortunately, I kind of need one of the trains to come over real quick to find out which direction this is going. This is so annoying. Come on, Copper Bullet. Speed it up. I've also been playing on my VR headset as well. I've been playing States and Sinners Retribution. I played the first one already, so I've been kind of playing the second one here and there. Whenever I get the time. Though it is very strenuous on the body, so it does win me. Alright, what are you gonna do? Okay, so you go around like you're supposed to. So this is the straight bound, so these go straight then. Okay. So I want to see what this does. Does it stop at that, or does it go to this? Okay, so it goes around. Like it's supposed to. Okay, that's fine. This I don't understand why it's not working. And what are you doing here? So you head straight. Okay, now you're slowing down. Okay, so there's something going on here now. Which means there's an obstruction of some kind. Have you been playing anything recently as well, Crimmy? Or have you just been kind of relaxing? From the whole games? I'm about to get run over. That worried me a lot if that thing was actually going to crash or not. So that's a section now. Okay. Now, why are you problematic? Is it the iron-bound? Can't be the iron-bound. Let me see something. Because I noticed this is green, this is not yellow. So, I definitely know I need one going this way, because this is outbound train work. And then I need this to basically have a port here, I think. Okay, and that makes that yellow. And here comes the train. Okay, so this blue one... So the zinc waits for the train to come through. This stops. Waits. Okay, you're supposed to be the copper bullet. So you're the copper bullet. So what's going on in here that you can't go to your train station? This is copper out. So it should be allowed to come in here then. What's wrong with it? What, this? train's off the track. I mean, if I had to set up a second track just to put this train on, just so that this thing can go, I don't mind. Put that off the track. Maybe it just needs to be clear? No. Okay, what happens if I put this here? I need vision. For now. So this is definitely yellow. That makes that yellow. So this is green. I keep cheating these in, I don't want to keep doing this. I'm just gonna go make a ton of these so I can figure this out. They're not expensive to make. Well, so be it for what I thought was gonna be a quick thing to do. The problem is it doesn't tell me like where the extraction is, by the way. I like them to know that. Like, this thing has not told me at all where the obstruction is. Whatsoever. Which is like the fattest load of bullcrap. Also, by the way, I don't exactly know what possessed them to use blue, by the way. I'd like to know that. What possessed them to use blue? Like, we literally have, like... And as far as I know, they don't use it in any other country. Freaking red, yellow, blue. Wait, red, yellow, green. You know, green means go, yellow means yield, red means stop. God forbid we do anything else any other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... I forgot to grab paper like an idiot. Or got confused and I forgot to grab paper. I need le paper all. Wait. No, I don't. I need... I don't need that. 6 times 8. 48. And I also need 6 iron sheets. Okay. I forgot these things take the polished rose quartz. My bad. I'm in the wrong space. Oh. Plenty of train signals. Unfortunately, I can't activate these signals with redstone to, like, turn them off. There's, like, no off button for this thing. Okay, so I definitely know this is yellow. I'm almost tempted to just turn them all off for now and then figure this out one by one. I may just do that. Just turn them all off and then do it again. Instead, make it all yellow and then come back to I'll start from scratch. Because I may only need one. I may generally only need one. For some reason, also the Golden Bound Express is taking forever, by the way. I'm fairly sure that thing is in a loaded chunk. But I will check. Alright, well that's yellow. Only because of the train signals. That's yellow. That's yellow. Okay, now we're on blue. Still on blue. I think that's something the mod... I don't necessarily think the mod author, but I think just the mod itself does not make clear what these colors mean. Unless it's the gold section causing everything, because that could make sense, because I think it's kind of a weird shape. It doesn't really have, like, a proper loop. A loop. Alright, so now we're back to yellow. This is good. We're back to yellow. Okay, now we're all green, which means now we're in progress. Okay, we're back to green again. Is there another loop ahead? Where the frick I am? Oh, there I am. Okay, so there's another loop ahead. If only the trains were smart enough to know never to collide with each other once in their life and to wait without me having to do this crap, it'd be so much easier. But I understand why the mod author has done what he has done. So that it takes some intelligence to do this. Okay. So. Yeah. So now we're back to yellow. Okay, so. I want this to be the going out train side. So, okay. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So, if I do this, that turns it green. Okay, what if I do it one here? Okay, now we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, so that makes it blue. So I think the answer is literally just one train stop on either side to make this thing work, right? Nope, that turns that crap green. Okay, I am thinking it's only one. I mean, I guess all things considered, it will never ever surpass one train stopped at a time. If everything gets unloaded, you know, out of sync. But I'm also thinking something is problematic with the gold train because it should be done by now. I have these seen if the others are done by now, especially like the copper one, this one should definitely be done. So let's go give this a check and see what's going on with it. Or maybe I just gotta do more research into these train bits, I don't know. Because that sections it off, and I managed to figure that out on a circular track. Okay, so it's still not full. It's getting there, though. Alright, let me actually look at this information while I'm waiting for this anyway. Also check if I have the chunk loaded. Okay, I do. Okay, let's do some information checking, because apparently I'm an idiot. Okay, so train signals are used to control the flow of trains, not driven by players. Right-click train track with a train signal while facing the direction trains are intended to go. Then place the signal within 15 blocks of the selected track. An arrow will appear on the selected train or track, indicating which way the train can pass. Conductors can never cross a train signal from the opposite direction. Unlike other railway equipment, multiple train signals can select one track. A train signal can be made a two-way by having two opposite-facing train signals linked at the same place. Train signals facing the same way on the same track will be synchronized. Train signals divide the track network into segments. The segments can be viewed by holding a signal while looking at the track. Conductors will not enter a track segment occupied by another train, regardless of how large the train or segment is. In order to divide a track into sections, each section must be separated either by a train signal or a lack of connected tracks. A circular loop of tracks requires two signals to divide it. Otherwise, train signals will have no effect. A straight track needs only one train signal to divide it into two. If a section was successfully defined, the line ahead of the signal should become a different color. The color has no significance aside from serving different segments. Oh, okay. So that has nothing to do with anything. Using a wrench on the signal to activate chain mode, this mode will stop the train before the denoted segment if the segment ahead that the train is attempting to pass is occupied. Chain mode is useful at junction locations where trains could potentially sit in the middle of a junction while waiting for a preceding segment to become free. Okay, well that changes my mind then on how this thing works. Okay, well in that case I want this to be like this then. Good. This. Here. Perfect. Okay. That does look good, most. I guess I only need one, to be honest. This is mostly just if it's in the way. If it's not in the way, then it's fine. It's not obstructing anything. Okay, so that makes that green track now. Only if section is fully traversable. Okay. Actually, I just need to make sure nothing's red over here. As long as everything's dark, that should be right. Okay, everything's too green. Everything's too red. I don't like that. Allows passage if section is fully transversable. So, like, it wants to stop it, but nothing is there to stop it. Nothing is there to stop. But there is nothing to stop. If section is unoccupied. I was waiting for me to define the track. Oh, I guess maybe also gotta go in the opposite direction too. Frick, I forgot which area I selected. Okay, so trains can go either way they want as long as there's passage. Which I need to make sure I do this right. They need to both be 2, so... Oop. And... Oop. I hope I'm doing this right. See, I don't like that. Declaration makes me freaking worried. You're fine. Well, it's gonna happen with people like that, man. I can't say it's gonna happen anything less. I'm sorry to hear that, though, for what it's worth. It's never easy to deal with that kind of situation. What speed is this at, by the way? That's about max speed. Let me go about 170. Makes you feel any better? God doesn't. God has a better plan for you. What it's worth. Like I said, I doubt the trains are ever going to collide. If they do, I will fix it, but... So far, I'm having doubts that this thing will ever collide appropriately. So... Don't think I need to worry about that too much. So... I was like, what do buffers do, by the way? I know buffers do something. Useful for separating trains or carts that bump into each other, or simply to add extra flair to your train. Yeah, that doesn't matter. Display. Redstone. If anything, I thought I could divide this track. Okay, well, since I know this is whatever bound, maybe I can just make these outbound. Okay, well that segments that track off. Right? So that looks good. Because my thought is there's only needed... I guess there only would be a need for the ones on the diversion side. I just want to make sure that they can come forward if they have to. The other thing is also, I don't want the train to get into a wreck, because there's not enough space to withhold the one train. Because that is a bit far for my taste. No, that's better. I find that agreeable. Alright, let's try this again on the other diversion track, see if that helps section it off, because everything should be separated. But maybe I only did need one, because it is a straight track. I don't need to separate it like that, do I? Although it does need it. So I'm wondering if the loop is the problem at the end. I think that might be causing my issues. Because the trains, as far as they know, are always going to go straight and try to. So it means it's always obstructed no matter what they do. Because in its mind, it's obstructed. So I'm wondering if the way to prevent that obstruction is basically to make one that goes the opposite direction, then? First I gotta do these, but I'm wondering if that's what the issue is, basically. Okay. Okay, so that turns out to a green streak. That's perfect. They'll never try to go down the routes that it can't go down. So then my thought is then, what the issue is then here is that basically these things always think that they can't go straight because they're in a circle. So the way to prevent that is to add multiple of these to basically create a queue. So one train, then another train, then another train. So this train is not queued. And this train gets queued. And then this train gets queued. And those create those sections. And then, because that track is still considered being occupied, there now also needs to be a queue going the other way for each and every train. So this one goes here. I probably need to create one on the base of the track so this doesn't turn into this issue. Wait, no. This goes up here on the hill. Okay, so that turns back into yellow. Okay, so that one's still active, but that's not surprising. And then we need one all the way up here somewhere. So whether or not fixes the issue, I do not know. It is not until the Golden Express decides to leave its station that I will know for sure. Actually, I probably could just create them here until the line got free. That makes sense. Just do them here until the line gets free, and then they can go. For each individual track. I think the same goes here. Yeah, and then once it's removed, then it can go straight. And then these don't even need to be here, because they're all going to try to go to their destination in spite of the track. Okay, so that makes this yellow again. Just gotta turn this off to make it not blue. Okay, so let's make this back into yellow. And then if I am correct, these all just got turned into their own segments now. And I believe the only reason why these are like this is because the trains are all in their own situation, maybe? Not sure why that's like that. I also think I have to fix these circles. I think these circles have to get fixed. Basically, I gotta take these junctions and put a brake on them so they can't just go. So I think I have to fix these junctions over here at the edge, too. Ugh. Because I think basically this thing is considering the whole rail instead of just part of the rail. Which is fun. Oh, sorry, guys, I don't need these anymore. Alright, well, get out the warship then. Still yellow, still yellow, still yellow. Then there's a green segment right there for the stopping by trains, which are red for the moment. This is also red for the moment. Well, there goes the gold bound. I'll keep an eye on that and see how that goes. Because theoretically, that thing should just go right into its position without hassle. So I feel like the only thing this thing needs is literally just like a buffer for the train before it leaves, basically. On these. That's really all this thing needs, just literally just a buffer. Okay. So far the Golden Express is heading along the way. Still going, still going. Slowing. Nope, still going the same speed. Goes up the hill, then goes up the hill, goes up the hill, goes into its section. Slows down. So it looks like it made it to its destination fine. So this must mean then it's keeping an eye on it for me. That must be what that signal thing means. Okay, so it's not solid red. Also, I just got a companion. We have a bumblebee turret master. Alright then. Oh. Ain't gonna look to give horse in the mouth. Well, partner, if you see anything, you shoot. You understand me? Hope he's even shaking his head. Good on you, little buddy. He's so happy to be in a turret right now. He's like, yeah, yeah, yeah. Give me some gunpowder, I'll fire at them all at will. Alright. far as I know, this only needs an exit. This only needs an exit monitor. Which, if I am not mistaken, is the one over here on Z. So if it comes out like that, so it comes out, comes like this, and it comes out and goes around this way. So this is the exit. All right, no color change, and it's monitoring. Good. We also now have a bumblebee in the passenger seat. Awesome. Okay, so that's been set. And then I also need to make sure I set one up here for this setup. Okay. You guys keep that nice and warm for me, okay? Okay. And this just divides this section. And just helps it so that way nothing can hurt it. That way trains can come in and out of bound, in and outbound. Alright, so everything should be set now. Everything looks good, everything seemed good. The golden train went its direction without flaw. So everything should be semi-foolproof. And I say semi because I don't want to be 100% sure and then be wrong. So we are going to say it is 75% foolproof. I hope. Or full resistant. It's full resistant, not foolproof. It's full resistant. Yeah, because now it looks like the train system says, hey, there's nothing on the rail anymore. You're good to go. Alright, so now I can finally focus on actually doing the next part, which is really easy. It's just ore processing. Which will be just grinding down the stones and then washing the byproduct. And then also, after crushing, I also have to verge off all the metal into a separate belt to combine with its predecessor at the end. So, yay! Finally done. That took way too long to figure out this problem. But anyways. Well, we now have a friend. Welcome. Honey Golem and his friend the bee. You'll find a plethora of flowers here in this homeland, so enjoy. Yes, now these are all red because they're all that, and now these are all not red because there's nothing on the track. Perfect. So first things first, I gotta remember what's actually separated and what's not separated. So I know one of these has a separation on the side of it. I think it's this one? Copycat vertical half layer, no. Oh, here it is. This one. Nope. Oh, because Chicken lost his thing, right? Chicken lost his appointment. Alright, so those are all attached now. Those are all attached. So it should be everything attached now. Okay. Yes, everything is now properly attached. Here you go, chicken. And then I have to undo this one. Sorry, bud. I know. You're like, I had a job, man. Yep. Perfect. Alright, that should attach everything now. So the only thing I cannot remember is which one of these does not have the, so I'm pretty sure one of these does not have the connector thing to it. So let me get on my shrinking necklace. Also put everything I don't need anymore. Don't need that. I don't need the leads anymore. I don't need the box. Don't need this box either. And the rest can just go in my backpack. For current storage. Okay, one of these does not have the thing. That's industrial iron. I think it's this one. Yeah, because this one has one. This one has one, and this one has one. They're all in the same spot, thankfully. So I definitely need to get this one replaced into something else. Okay. Be right back, Cal. So yeah, I need... Oh, what's it called? Inventory... No. Oh, forget create. Where is it? Portable storage interface, that was the name of it. I just remembered it last second. So chutes and... those, huh? That's actually a really simple process. Once I can find them. I think I only need 12. I mean 6. I know these things make 2. Oh, they don't. Oh. Well, whatever. I got enough. Oh, frick. There we go. And then somewhere underneath is where the connection will be underneath the rails. And it should connect through in spite of everything. So we can go and give this back to the cow. Conductor chicken, conductor cow, conductor sheep, and conductor piggy. Hello, conductor piggy. Jeez, that's face. He's like, you've enslaved me. How dare you? Okay, so I'm gonna have to go underneath. Gonna need my quadcopter. That's fine. Alright, this is gonna freaking sting. There's the wood. Sorry about the darkness, everyone. I definitely know it's nighttime right now in this environment. I will light it up later. So, should be 2 blocks this way. And we can put these back as I go along. There. Put that there. Put that there. So that should connect. I think I just have to update the block and it should connect. As far as I know, these things say they connect even through movement. This component can interact with storage without the need to stop the contraption. Inserted and outsorted. Okay. So I'm assuming it just has to do something with the fact that it's not been updated yet. But I'll make sure that they connect first before I do anything else. That was a lucky guess. Okay. I definitely need a way out of this thing real quick. Probably at some point need to set a doorway into that thing so that way I can get in and out quicker. But that's a later problem. Okay, good, they're connecting. Alright, and so that's how we will extract. Now, why aren't you connecting, though? Excuse me, Mr. Pig. There we go. Just need an update. Alright, so those things are now working appropriately. We now have inventories being connected. Alright, so first thing I'm actually going to do is I'm actually going to go make a... There's a specific torch I want to make. Or not torch, but there's a specific thing from the Mega Torch mod. That was definitely not it. Torch. It's the feral flame. That's this thing. It's the feral flare lantern. This will create flares around the area so that way I can see. Dum, 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 dum. Don't need that for the moment. Go in there. This can go back in the box. This can go in here. Back in the backpack. Okay, so I need to get the Fair Flare Lantern, which is gold, 2 glass, and a glowstone. I'm going to make 4 of these, just in case. 4, and then 4 glass. Got it. Then I'll go throw these inside that cave thing. I guess this can be the doorway for now. Go ahead and place one back here. Gonna take a minute for it to work. Once it does, it'll work. Place one here. Actually, I probably should place them more central, now that I think about it. Come on. So this one needs to go here. Now spread out fairly far. One here. One on the other side, and then one over here. That should light up the cave in a matter of time. Also, I need to mend this somehow. I guess trading will have to do it. I'm gonna have to go to the villagers and trade. Won't be the first, won't be the last. Just need to grab some paper scraps real quick while that thing's busy doing its job. Going to take a moment. Doo-doo. Taking that. Another set. Another set. Another, and another, and another. Okay. I'm grateful to see these things are still kind of filling up as best they can. Unfortunately, it's only as fast as this thing. It's gonna force it to be loaded in all the time, but I think I'd rather have that be the case so that way it can keep making stuff. Oh, how did Cobble get in here? The world? Oh, that's how it gets in here. Interesting. That thing really that fast? Oh, that's fixable, I guess. Hey, Jake. I just gotta basically gear ratio this down once. Okay, there we go. Ooh. Wrong direction. Put that back. Put this back. Your box. Small gear, large gear, rotationary device, and a wee bit of water. Can't tell if that's slow enough or not. Is that gravel? Oh yeah, it is. Oh, that's why it was never getting crushed into... Where did that even come from? Whatever. Now at least it's going slow enough without problems now. It's weird. But now it should always turn to andesite. Well, that explains a lot then. Kinda. Anyways. There will always be like a little bit of cobblestone in there, but that should never be a problem. Yeah, now it's more consistent. There we go. Now it's way more consistent. Anyways. That's a side quest. Grab me something to drink. That nice tasting of wood. Alright, now to complete this other side quest. To get XP to repair my shovel. Bruh. In fact, this is kind of a problem. I have nothing else to use this for, so these are really just going to be sitting here. For whatever reasons I need for in the future. Hello, friends. Oh, that's one done. You guys are unemployed. Thank you. Oh, I forgot to put on my hat. Whoops. Oh well, I got my shovel upgraded to enough that I think it'll be okay. Just try to get the job done nice and fine. Excuse me. Alright, to the train station. Get this thing nice and fixed up. The lights should all be in here now, so much better looking. First things first, gotta clear out a room. You alright, mate? Just lose interest. Man hit me once and said, you know what? Never mind. I will at some point have to decorate this room, but that is a future problem for me. Bum 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 bum. Okay, thank God. I'm gonna hope this pickaxe lasts. It's a bit worrying. Probably need to go get a mending book and slap mending on that. Before I continue mining any stone. Shouldn't be too difficult. Bum, bum. The game's already filling in all the potholes I've been making. Alright, so this should be low enough for the foundry, I hope. But that's gonna be a little disappointing. Okay, I just want to make sure I have enough room to do all this project work. Step back. Okay. Alright, looks to be disconnected properly. Starving. Perfect. Wait. Nice. Now just do this layer. Oh, frick. I dug too much. I bet this was covered. Anything else? I gotta fix that anyway. I believe the rest of the glass blocks are now all inside this cave. Nope. Gotta clear out the edge first. And make sure nothing's touching. Bruh. Of course. Still there. That's clear. Also running out of room. Surprise, surprise. Okay, I'm gonna go try to apply many of this and also go put away all this dirt. Then I will come back and try to finish this mound out of here. Really? I guess that's fine. I just need a path up out of here for now. Close. Okay, first things first, dirt is gonna. I'll have to go downstairs into that chest I have. And any of the rock, stone, black stone, all that can also go in there. Should probably take back the wood, but it's another time. Just take that stuff back. Take that back upstairs as well. And it works. Just needed most of this stuff out of my inventory. Alright. Let's see. I needed to get my shovel repaired. I need to get my pickaxe repaired for anything else. Means I need a mending book. Out of my head. Okay. So that's everything else that needs on it. Just need to get mending on it. Alright, which one of you had mending? You. I may also come back and buy some more lanterns from you people. Soak touch, riptide, fire protection, soak touch again. Has 2 soak touch trades. Go. As after you jump above that, come on now. Let's see. Couple of those. I'm gonna put this on this pickaxe. Then I'm gonna trade for them for some lanterns, since they are cheap. I will take all your fine lanterns, please. At least those of you that have them. Take those as well, I guess. And the clocks. It's the only problem with these guys. You only have only thing you guys actually have to buy is like books. It's like the only realistic way I can actually buy stuff from you. Crikey. I really gotta get more trades in that room. I might do that next session as like a little calm down thing. Looks like most of my time today is gonna be spent on setting this up. At least the room for it, and then afterwards then working on the actual situation. Which I'll put those back in my backpack. Compasses can go in the gear chest. Just go back on my wee head. Materials, and then back to you. Also goes back in there, and then also some clocks. Which might just go in the... yeah. Material bin. Well, that's gonna have to do for now, until I get more... experience. Givers. For now, you. I'll work on carving this out. I don't know if I want to use this or not for anything. I might actually use this to transition some of the cobblestone to a proper stone wall, except for around the cave mouth, or that little invert. Yay, coal. What's actually any way to actually manufacture coal? Oh, it's all the ore. That's why it's smelting. Crushing, smelting. So you can with lava and charcoal. You can automate coal. Interesting. Part makes me wants to do that with all that charcoal I have. I don't know how much it takes to takes 250 millibuckets. Could be worth it. Emphasis on the could be. Okay, thunder and rain. What is this? Oh. Connects to the cave system. Oh. I hope that doesn't go too far. That's all mined out. Okay, so lightning struck my dogs. Right now I gotta put them back in their place. Let me sleep first. Let's go see the damages. Okay, I know that wall's made out of wood, so... Okay, no terrible damages at least. Alright. You all just need to sit down. Sit. 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 And... Oh, you definitely don't go there. Come here. I know I saw like an ender lead. I don't know what I saw, but I swear I saw like an ender lead. Maybe that was only in the creative menu. I guess I could probably use trapdoors, right? The trapdoors on top to put them back in. Yeah, because I can't grab them with anything. See any trapdoors and stairs. Just give me them all. Faster I can do this, the better. Hold on, puppies, I'm coming. I honestly do not expect lightning to strike. Okay. You come here. Should be able to fit in there without no problem. Brother. I guess I can probably use a fishing rod. There we go. There you go, bud. Okay, now we gotta get Zenith back in there. Brother. Come on. Come on. In. 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 Okay, now I gotta get Nicholas and Jace. Start with you, guy. So start with you, bud. Come on. And there goes my fishing rod. Oh, you're Jace. Wrong one. When I originally did this, I don't think I had to do this again. Come on. Come on. Wait. I have a necklace just for this kind of situation. There you go. Come on, go in your cubicle. No! It's not what I wanted. Maybe the others going so fine. This one in fine. It's gotta be these trapdoors, right? Come on. Come on. No. Alright, I gotta take this off now. It's making me too fast to do my job. Go. Go. Oh, come on. Fine. Alright, one more. Just gotta figure out how to get you out of here. Come here. Come on, figure it out. Figure it out. Okay. Whew. Wrong one. Well, that was nothing short of painful. That was nothing short of painful. Anyways, back to what I was doing. I'm gonna like reverse 3D printing this poor mountain. Guess I don't know I'm mining that. Don't need to mine that. Should be cleared now, so. And I'm full. Yeah, I'm eating. I think right now I just need to get this done. So if I get this all cleared, it'll be a lot easier to find out the rest. Come on, get up here. Oops. Oops. Go ahead and make a quick staircase so I don't have a problem getting back up. At least for now. I'm gonna just leave a hole. Just gonna be a hole for now, because I don't want to have to deal with that. Right now, all I gotta do is just trim off the bottom. And slowly but surely get rid of all this. Ooh, too much. Again, not really a big problem, but still. It's the principle. Perfect. Go right about there. Put this one back as well. Alright. That should give me enough room to do everything I need to do in the next session, which will be Monday. There's enough space in here to do all the train kits and caboodles and take all the stuff off and then process it all and then put it back into its proper place. So that'll be wonderful to have whenever it comes time. It's also more like you have different productions going on down here. This won't just be that type of production, because there's room now down here to do stuff out of sight, out of mind. Like animal production. I may also do animal production. Might do that off stream though, honestly, because it's not going to be the most exciting thing to do in the world. Neither is this, really, but still. I definitely know I got to get all these guys kind of out of here. Might keep a couple in here, but and that might just kind of move off and have the animals do something else. Make a wolf farm, make a cow farm, make a chicken farm, make a pig farm. Just have them continuously spawn, send off the animals somewhere else, and then ta-da, and be done with it. I really need to figure out how to deal with this golem. That's another thing as well as making a honey farm. I gotta make a dedicated honey farm. Yeah, I see what you're doing. In any case, y'all, though, I have run out of time, and it's been fun today. Working on getting all these trains figured out. I don't know why it was so hard to get the logistics figured out, but they are figured out now. So hopefully we will see you guys next time. I do wish you guys the best. God bless, and hopefully have a wonderful rest of your night. Praying for you as always. Have a good weekend. See you then. Peace out.